Grab my glasses, but make sure it's on though.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. All right, still alive. There's a lot that's been going on. The house is built, we're pretty much moved in, so I can kind of show you guys what's going on right now. I have been busy, been working like crazy. I can actually show you if you want to walk over here a little bit. This is the big old truck. A video will be coming out on this sucker at some point. It's got, I think, like an 11 or 12 inch lift on it, maybe 10, I don't know. 10 to 12 inch lift on it on 38s, 20 inch rims, huge. It's like a little diesel monster truck. Pairs with the Tesla very well. What we're gonna do, I'll do a video on that at some point, I promise. What we're doing right now is later on today and tomorrow, this lot right here is gonna get graded more towards the back. All this back crap is very lumpy. We're gonna get this all graded, kind of smoothed out, and then we're gonna get our PVC fence started to get installed tomorrow. Every single day has just been a constant barrage of just someone has to do something and me driving around everywhere. So apologies on the videos. It's been kind of crazy lately, but yeah, so this is what we're doing now. Gonna get this all kind of graded up and smoothed out in the back. I can kind of show you a little bit if you want how jacked up it is. The guy who I paid to grade this did a crappy job, turns out, so deleted his number from my phone book. I'm not calling him back again. Yeah, as you can see by probably the video and me going up and down, it's horrible back here. I mean, just the amount of hills and lumps, and it's just crazy. So I can't have a fence doing this. So we're gonna grade all this stuff out and then put a fence all the way around here and butt into the neighbor's fence. Our property line actually goes like 8 feet out past this slope, which is kind of crazy. It goes to that pin, or that pole right there, all the way down to that pole. So we own this whole slope. It's kind of weird, but we'll figure that out. But yeah, overall, everything's been going pretty good. I'm gonna give you a little tiny peek of the inside, because it's not done. We got like a couple pictures hung, a couple pictures fell off the wall. I didn't hang right. Fish tank's up for the most part. I've actually been looking at getting a saltwater tank, so in a couple months, I think I'm pulling the trigger on that. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, let me show you guys the fish tank and a little peek at the house. It's been so long. All right, this is the place. Oh. This is the espresso machine, my pride and joy. There's my wife, my daughter, our espresso machine. It's a third. It's in third place. And then after the espresso machine comes the fish. This tank's finally set up. It's pretty much good to go. No, it's not. It's the espresso and then it's the fish. That's some good coffee. The espresso and the fish are tied. Yeah, from the looks of it, they're hungry. They're all hoarded over here next to me. If I move over here, they might actually follow me. They'll follow me one day. Everything's pretty much all set up. I mean, it needs to be cleaned out a little bit, but overall it's pretty good. I've got, this is a 250 gallon, half-inch thick acrylic. Yeah, all looking pretty good. Thinking about getting a fire eel and putting it in here. I've got 3 FX6s filtering it. 3 of them. There's one there, one in the middle, and then one on the right-hand side. So a little bit of overkill. Actually got handles for these, the brush nickel, to match the cabinet handles. I'll put those in at some point. This thing is pulling so much power with the 3 FX6s, the heater, air stone, and the lights. It's actually tripping breakers. So me and my guy had to run an additional 20 amp breaker just to split all the power consumption because it was tripping breakers, which I think is crazy. So, but yeah, so that's all figured out now. We had some babies in here, the redhead Tapaho. So in this little rectangular net, can you see the one fish? There's literally just one fish inside. It's in the bottom left-hand side. Same kind of swimming around. Yeah, so that's the one fish we've got. The rest of them all died, but he's actually pretty dang big. He started out the size of about a grain of sand. So he's huge now compared to a grain of sand. So He's gonna be fine. He's the only one that made it. That's the redhead Tabajo. So these two guys right here, the little baby fish from them. So that's pretty cool. Those guys are probably one of the brightest colored fish in here. Next to this guy, the threadfin Cara, that big dude. I got two of them, that big dude and then that big dude. He's probably the prettiest one. Yeah. This fish has a bloat, or not bloat, it's got a swim bladder thing going on right now. So it's actually in here, it can't right itself. It'll just swim in circles. It's actually not doing very good because it hasn't eaten in about a week. Well, I don't have a needle, so if you give me a needle, I'll do surgery. It's got drop eye now too. That's great. This fish isn't looking very good. It got a swim bladder thing going on, so it couldn't right itself. So I put it inside this net just so it wasn't bashing itself all over the tank. I'm thinking about doing surgery on it just because it's on day 5 now and he's not getting better, so he's going to die. So if the surgery goes bad, then he's gonna die anyway. So I'm gonna grab a needle and stick it in his swim bladder and try and pull out some air and see if he can upright himself. He's not eating, so I tried to hand feed him. He's not eating that either, so I just put him in here so he's not just bashing himself all over the tank, because that would make him die faster. Just got him kind of tucked away over here. I feel bad for him, but nothing really I can do. And that's he's actually new. He's been in here for only about a week and a half. He was doing great, but he just, I don't know, all of a sudden that happened. Didn't do any crazy water changes, only changed it about 10%. So it wasn't the temperature shock or anything like that. He's been in here for a week and a half, 2 weeks. He was from someone else's tank. So maybe it was, you know, the change in food. He's not used to the food I'm feeding. It just, you know, I got dislodged or I don't know what, but there's no real cure for it. So I'll attempt surgery and see if it works. If it doesn't, he was gonna die anyway. So kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But overall it's pretty cool. These are my banjo catfish. Lazy bastards. Here's the banjo catfish. Those are corridors back there. And then kind of go through the orange and black guys are clown loaches. I think I've got about 15 or 20 of them, but they love to hide in the crevices of that giant log. Like there's a lot of them in there, but they're always hiding and just kind of hanging out and being weird. Redhead Tapajos, the demon fish hanging out underneath there. We got 2 petricola catfish. You'll occasionally see them swim around the log. It's kind of hard to see them. Some more cories. I forget the name of these ones, but I like their orange dorsal fins because it goes with the clown loaches. We got about 20 of them. Got a little army of clown loaches here. And lots of geophagus. I know these guys are from Colombia. And there goes the clown loaches. I got 2 plecos. One's a rhino, one's a regular plecostomus. They're both hanging out back there. That's the fish tank. Pretty peaceful. Those fish will get pretty big, about 10 to 12 inches each, except for the redheads. The redheads stay small. Oh, the camera almost fell. The redheads stay small. That's about full size for them. But these guys get big. They all get pretty dang big. Entertainment center. Other guest bedroom. This might be, I think this is gonna be my office. Put the gaming computer right here with the new, haven't got the gaming room or the office room set up yet really. It's just kind of turned into like a sloppy storage room, but got some Jujutsu Kaisen art. Actually turn left and watch it change. No game room would be complete without Chainsaw Man. Pretty cool. Denji, Chainsaw Man. Denji, Chainsaw Man. All right, got the little gaming setup here. Got the gaming rig. Till next time. Hey, bird.